Hello students, welcome back for the chapter 11 marketing part 4. Okay, here we are going to discuss about the functions of marketing. Okay, so let's start with it. The first one is identify consumer need. Okay, once the first step of the company needs to take uh, is to identify the needs and the wants of the consumer in the market. To do so, they must gather information and analyze this information. Once you understand your customer thoroughly, you can base your product design on this information. What are the actual need of the particular society? Okay, this totally depend upon how you are going to cope up with the society. Next one is about the planning. The next logical step would be to make a marketing plan. Firstly, you must be very clear about the objective of the company, what it wishes and achieve. Then you figure out a timeline to achieve this objective, and finally you plan the marketing strategy of the company accordingly. Okay, this was the regarding the planning. The next is about the product development. Okay, the product development, as per your consumer research, we need to develop the product that suit the needs of the consumer. The design of the product is also important factor in many products. Like for example, when buying a car, the design will play a huge factor. This or other factor to be considered like cost, durability. Means the first thing which arises in our mind is about the durability and the cost of the particular uh, product. Okay, so the car design. If the car is small, we don't prefer. It depend upon the person's particular experience and terms. Next is the standardization and grading. Okay, standardizations means ensuring the uniformity in the product. All the customer must get the same product at the same design and quality, and the product standard need to be maintained throughout. Grading is the process of classifying the product and according to the similar characteristics of quality. If the product does not have any predetermined quality or other uh, specification like agriculture product, grading will ensure the consumer know your goods at the highest quality. Means the quality is another factor which is involving in the particular brand. Okay, so everything which has to be kept in a mind has to be promoted earlier. Okay, next is about the packing and labeling. The package and the label are the first impression your product makes on the consumer, so they are essential important. They are not only to protect the identified goods but also are great marketing tools. There is a proof that an attractive package and label can go long way in making a product success. Okay, packaging and labeling important another factors. Okay, and next is about the branding. One important reason and the company has to make is whether they want the product to have a individual identity in the market or they want to be recognized by the brand name. Certain brands enjoy incredible goodwill in the market and it can benefit the product. But you may also want the product to have a separate identity so it has flourished on its own attribute. Means creating a particular goodwill in the market is the another important fundamental things which has to be kept in a mind. Next is the setting up the customer support service. Depending on your product, there may be a variety of customer service that the company has to set up. Pre-sale service, consumer helpline, uh, maintain service, technical supports are just some of the service that your product may require. These are the important functions of marketing. This setting up the customer support is an important function of marketing which has to be kept in a mind. Okay, the next function of the marketing is the pricing. This may be one of the most important function of marketing. The price of the product will largely determine its success or the failure of the factors like demand, market condition, competition, price, etc. will be also considered to come up with the correct pricing strategy. Okay, um, one of the other things is that one of the other thing is that what you are doing actually. Remember that the price of the product should not be changed too frequently. This leads to the confusion in the market. Means you should not fluctuate the price according to your will. Okay, that creates a misconception in the market. Next is about the promotions. This is where you inform the customer up your product and persuade them to buy it. There are four major promotion methods: advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, and publicity. The company must decide on the best promotional mix, a combination involving all and some of these four methods. Okay. Next is about the distribution. Here is the company must ensure the correct distribution channel for its product. It will depend on the variety of factors such as the concentrations of the market, shelf life of the product, company's capital requirement, etc. Inventory management is another important factor of the company must look into it. Okay, distribution, how you are going to particularly uh, arouse the particular things and how you are going to cope up with the particular situation. Okay, next is about the transportation, the physical movement of the goods from its place of production to its place of consumption in transportation. It is very important function of marketing. The company must analyze the geographical boundary of its market. This will help them to choose a correct mode of transportation. And in the global economy where we live, there are almost no barrier to the international trade. So, if a company wishes to global transportation, will be a key factor in their marketing mix. Means a person is wanted to sell that in the foreign market a product, then they are free to do that, because in the modern era everything has been globalized. Next is the warehousing. As we have seen, there is always a lag time between the production and the consumption of the most goods. Sometimes the products are seasonal, or the supply is irregular, or there are production difficulties, but companies like to maintain a smooth flow of goods, so storage and warehousing of the goods are necessary. Okay, these are the important factors. Warehousing, everything is important in the purpose of the warehousing. Okay, this was the last function of particularly the particularly the marketing. Okay, this was the last function of the marketing, where we have studied many good things about it. We have already discussed the many things. Let's go ahead and just have a glimpses of it. What are the functions of marketing? First is identify consumer need, second planning, third product development, fourth standardization and grading, fifth packaging and labeling, sixth branding, seventh setting up the customer support service, and next one is pricing, promotion, distribution, transportation, warehousing. With this we have end our chapter, particularly the part 4, which describes about the functions of marketing. Okay, for this video this much only. Thank you.